honest, Alolan Sandslash was Guan87 won the Toronto Ferocious in the six, Ferocious six, however, whatever the name was. Uh, utilizing Alolan Sands and House Stark putting down the lucky egg for that additional luck. Right? Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
I don't
Like
know.
you put down a lucky egg for additional luck. Wow.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
That or they're hitting Ultra Friends.
Oh, maybe.
I'm gonna or best friends. I'm gonna say. Oh, they're not even gonna scan. Oh, they're going for best friends. Wow. This is not only for to the chance to keep going undefeated, but for bragging rights.
Yeah, for
Right?
sure.
There's gonna
Wow.
be no disputes. Who won this? Like, um, they're gonna fly eagle. Wow. House Stark. Wow. Is Fly Eagle gonna land successfully on House Stark? Or is House Stark gonna be like, this is not a house you can land on? Right? So
Yeah.
we'll see how these two decide to play out. Man, a lot of people are very. Are we gonna see the reverse factor? In this case, House Stark is not afraid to bring the Needle Queen in the face of an alone
Yeah.
Sandslash. He might be thinking like the reverse bench pressure. Hey, I think it's all bench pressure, but he's bringing it out for real.
Yep.
Again, we've seen this matchup so many times.
Definitely.
But Fly Eagle has definitely played out this matchup a ton of times. So let's see how they decide to play it out. Again, not see. Some people don't even go up for the bait.
Nope.
Just gonna understands that like, hey, I'm gonna reduce this damage because
As soon as possible.
I'm gonna be able to survive the side shock afterwards. And going for the second one and really putting a lot of pressure onto this Alone Ninetales in terms of like reducing its damage. And gonna farm up some additional energy. The thing is, I don't even think a side shock will KO it.
I don't think
Suicune
so either.
is very tank. Oh, it does shield. Oh, interesting. The thing is, like, does House Stark shield knowing that his Alone Ninetales has been double reduced? We've seen him shield so much. He does shield.
Does shield.
And going to be able to try to feint down this and with energy and going for another Bubble Beam. House Stark's not carrying, understanding that. Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting matchup after this lead plays out. House Stark get his Alone Sandslash, his Alone Ninetales getting reduced 3 times. They're both lagging. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, they're good.
Yep,
They're
looks
good.
good.
Gonna come into Umbreon. A very interesting running Gyro Ball. But is behind on it on energy, which is going to be important. But this Umbreon also took quite a few powdered snows and is at that little bit of health deficit. And we saw a little bit of health matters a lot
Definitely.
in this this type of mirror match. So it looks like House Stark did QSA, I believe. A little bit of lag. All right, looks like they're good though. And is at a pretty big energy advantage. They're okay, like mutual lag, no problems there. Man, Fly Eagle really pondering how to play this out. House Stark knowing he has to beat this Umbreon. He cannot have this Alone Sandslash play against Needle Queen.
Definitely.
Maybe shields down, it's okay. But that Alone Sandslash has quite a bit of energy.
Yeah, it'd have to be shielded down,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. So here comes the Ice Beam. Nice play. I don't think Shield comes up. Gonna see the immediate switch into Alone Sandslash, but man, that reduced damage is like not gonna do very much. Interesting going for the Gyro Ball here. I'm surprised he didn't go for the Ice Punch. Maybe realize this is double super effective. And man, this Umbreon, he's gonna look. This is still a very close matchup.
Yeah. So one shield.
Gonna let it go. Foul play doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's still gonna chip away at this Alone Sandslash. And these ice punches, those stab and an okay move, not going to do enough to KO this Umbreon.
No.
Uh, so gonna look to. Ooh, this is gonna be very interesting. Can this Alolan Sandslash faint down this Umbreon before?
I don't think so. Get. Oh.
Oh, able to get. Wow. And this is not good for
Oh
this
no.
Nidoqueen. Uh, but does have a shield. Not electing not to shield.
I
This
don't.
is gonna deal a lot of
Lot of
damage,
damage.
and he's gonna have another ice punch. But and he's gonna switch out into Umbreon and foul play this Nidoqueen. Right, like immediate switch. Well, he could stay in too. No, he's electing to stay in, recognizing that he can't faint down this one. Gonna reset the energy. Fly Eagle, stay in control. But man, this Umbreon did get hit by an Ice Beam, but it was a triple reduced Ice Beam, so not going to do a lot of damage. And Fly Eagle showing why Alolan Sandslash is not a Pokemon you should sleep on.
Definitely not. Uh,
Wow, and they timed out too. That's crazy. This is in 3 months from now, 4 months from now, this would be a finals. This would be a round
yeah.
seven, a round eight type matchup. But because of the way the rankings work right now, it's not really representative of people's skill sets necessarily. Oh, okay. All right. Wow, that was. You see the lights are getting dimmer, right?
Yeah.
There's no more sunshine outside, right? The mood is getting serious.
It is very serious here.
Man, how is HouseStark going to respond, knowing that this Alone Sandslash is a huge problem for that Nidoqueen?
Definitely. I learned that yesterday the hard way.
But the thing is, like,
And
HouseStark was similar to his opponents, made a mistake by like being not hitting that foul play right away,
yep.
and end up costing the match. So does get a very favorable lead. Gonna switch out into B Barrel. Gonna get mirrored by Vaporeon. But this B Barrel again, this is it in theory is it can be a favorable matchup for Vaporeon in the one shield, but again it requires like shielding at the right time. In this case, shielding the Hyper Fang,
Yep.
which is a very smart move. A lot of people just may consider letting it go, but recognizing that a lot of people do like to shield. Oh man, Fly Eagle calling the bait. Wow. But again, this is going to put a lot of pressure on the B Barrel, right? This another Aqua Tail is going to put it pretty low.
Yep.
And it's going to put it into like dangerously low water gun range. But another Hyper Fang is probably coming through. And looks like we lost the second float on Fly Eagle's side. Second shield come up. HouseStark showing he's not afraid to use two shields on one Pokemon. Recognizing what Pokemon is absolutely critical for this matchup. Going to come back Umbreon. And Umbreon, again, doesn't really care too much about these matchups. And again, we see this a very common advanced strategy. Most people don't like shielding on their Umbreon, especially on the first charge move. Let's see if Fly Eagle... Oh, did Fly Eagle shield?
I think so. I think so.
Wow. Called... Wow. That's nuts. But going to be able to get to this last Aqua Tail. And now in a very different situation, right? Like, Aqua Tail does quite a bit less damage than Last Resort. Oh man, they're almost timed up too. Oh no, that's a switch clock. Never mind.
Yep.
And then here comes the immediate switch out into Alolan Sandslash. Gonna be met by this B Barrel, but man, but because he's not carrying Bulldoze, he can only Ice Punch.
Yep.
And that makes this Alolan Sandslash a considerably different Pokemon.
Yes.
And certainly puts it in a less favorable situation. Gonna get hit by another Ice Punch.
Like Gyro Ball would get like the Ninetales coverage.
Yeah, but like it's faster Ninetales. You still beat Ninetales.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting. It's certainly a move that a lot of people consider.
Yeah.
But I actually haven't seen someone play it out that way.
Me neither.
Can it get off another Ice Punch? Doesn't look like it.
No.
And gonna wanna foul play right away, and this matchup is over, right?
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
this alone Ninetales has too much health in the back.
Wow.
Yeah, and then gonna die with one shield, man. HouseStark showing like maintaining control, but this matchup would have been different with
Yeah.
Bulldoze, right?
Completely different.
It would have been very different. Um, Getting off this last resort, but gonna be able to charm down. Wow, this is a matchup of titans, right? Like this is uh, not a. All right, we're gonna look to attempt to get the second phone back up. All right, the classic turning the phone plug upside down. Getting a couple different pins. All right. How do you think Fly Eagle's gonna respond? He, how Stark going straight up like, hey, I'm gonna look to counter your lone stand and slash by running. What do you run? Double water?
Yeah. Double water. Um.
And like, what's Fly Eagle's response to double water? Like Umbreon, right? That's
Yeah.
Umbreon.
Or like
Skunk Tank is like pretty even
nothing.
with waters,
Yeah.
but
Nothing solid. Um. I don't know. Double water.
how do
Do
you
you think
think?
he's gonna bench Alolan Sand Slash this time, thinking that House Stark's gonna
Yeah,
like try to compensate for it again?
perhaps that's definitely a really strong consideration. I don't even know why else you would run um, gyro ball.
That's what I was trying to think of it too, and I just
Gonna lock in. Let's see what how Fly Eagle decides to respond. Man, how Stark being tested in like a final types matchup in round 5. This
yeah.
is like how crazy stacked this tournament is. Uh, Gonna catch the lead again, and this is again not good. We're gonna see the instant swap on both sides, and we're gonna see the B
And there.
barrel met up
No.
with the Vaporeon. Again, we saw how Stark willing to double shield. Is he gonna bait? Oh, he's calling it for a bait. Oh
Oh.
man, that is a pretty big move. Um, let's see. Um, this is going to be, in my opinion, this is a make or break decision in the matchup
Yeah.
right now. Oh my gosh!
He did
Wow,
get it. Wow. Holding on
wow.
to those shields this time.
How Stark wants control. That was oh man, I don't know. Like he's going to be able to water gun down.
Uh.
And gonna go not playing around, knowing that his Vaporeon
Just
can't
yeah.
survive very much, and gonna look to farm down on this. But man, let's see how Fly Eagle decides to respond in the back. I expect the Ninetales to come out and going last resort. And I'm assuming he's gonna switch now. Oh my gosh, calling the double switch,
Oh.
but this is still like not. He does have the shield advantage, and this might
Yeah.
play out for uh, for Fly Eagle. Maybe the Skunk Tank is a little bit more even matchup against the
Yeah.
double water strategy, but gonna have to shield. But man, this Skunk Tank is gonna be at critically low health from all these. And is it gonna be able to get off a charge move? Oh man, I don't. Ah man, he's gonna have to shield this, and gonna want to charge up to the maximum amount. But is it gonna be enough? Is he gonna be able to get off a sludge bomb after this? Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
And I think only a crunch is gonna come out of this. Oh, did he? Oh, I think he got it. He looks like he got it.
Oh no.
Wow! Wow!
Oh.
Fly Eagle!
Wow.
Wow. Landing that bird.